Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Denver. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Play action now. It's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10.
Nix, now throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And you'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready? On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They send the tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll look to throw again. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. D. Winters. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And that's going to move him closer. But they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready, play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. Carter is the motion man.
19, 19, go!
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
27-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll go play action with Nix. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
He's across midfield.
2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Eagles are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second and 10. Carter is the motion man. On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. They'll send their tight end left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Toss, left side, caught by his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now, faking the give. Pushed out to his left. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. John A. Barrett is there to make the stop. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Y'all got to calm my taste. Y'all can't talk.
Oh, I said. Ready. Right here, right.
Good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down. Nix. He's got a receiver wide open. Left side. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
East side on a Friday night.
35-yard line.
Outside, so I'm standing inside, shutting you with my vibe to the food. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rock the killer vibe. I be the beast, you got trying to feel alive, but
Motion man is the tight end going right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man Carter. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready. Away, away, away. Away. Throw. Away. Hey, Sean, let's go. Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's caught to the side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Nix got to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. It's 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He's into space past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. Already already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
20-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throw it, Nix. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Broncos. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. And in motion is Brown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They face second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of...
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Not much happening there, just a short game. So, from 37, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Man in motion is Brown. They motion the slot man left. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 32-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Pass interference.
At their own 28-yard line.
Almost set. Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now, faking the give, thrust to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Tight end on the move left. third down. They'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
He'll get this out wide. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, ready. Captain.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Hold on, set.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's into space past the 25. He's still on his feet, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And an Eagle first down.
He'll drop to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Back to the air once more on second down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly, He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. They motion a receiver right. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1 yard line. What a kick. Here's a designed run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. He's inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Carter is the motion man. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man, Carter. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That'll be taken in by Barker. And he will score! Game on! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go.
Eagles will set up for the
18
2-point
Cardinal, 18
conversion.
Cardinal. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
To the tight end motioning left here. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line.
Viking 18. Warriors 17.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Track 60.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, my set.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll take a shot for Watson. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 45 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Oh, my set.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for second down. They bring their tight end right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Plus to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now, faking the give. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Play action now. It's next. A pass taken in by Watson. Oh, yeah. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs. If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Trying again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Drill.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cut up. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next.
Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. It is 3rd and long. Carter is the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Second down. Knicks. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell.
Ready? Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.